Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lipstick Lips, and for today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how I take out my sew-in weave. Yes, this is a sew-in. I don't have a cap underneath. I had this in for roughly over a month and a half. Roughly. I might be hitting 2 months. I just might be. But, you know, I did install this myself. I do my own hair. I do my own makeup. You guys already know that. But I'm just going to be showing you guys how I take it out. I'm going to try to jump right into it because I'm also going to show you guys how I relax my hair. I do have my relaxer, and this video might be a little lengthy. So, yeah, it'll be a little fun. But it's going to get ratchet because my hair is going to be everywhere. Like I said, I had this in for about almost 2 months. So, you know, when you have like dead hair and you combing it out and hair's everywhere, it's just going to get there. So don't judge me. You'll see that finished product. So let's just jump right into it. This is all the weave. This is about a 16-inch, 14-inch, 14 and 16. So this is the hair. I don't know if you can see the bottom, but that's how long it comes. And it's time for it to go. So this is leave out, and I have leave out over here for my sides, on both sides. So what I'm going to do is braid that up so it's out. Alright, now that that's done, all my leave out is separated. Now left is the weave that I sewed in, and we're going to work on taking that out. So first I'm going to start by taking these out. And you'll see what I'm talking about once I get these out. So what I'm going to use is my scissors. I don't use razors because I can't see up there. And I don't want to shave my head off. So I do not recommend you guys to use razors on your own head. You might want to take a lot of precaution when you're doing it on someone else's head as well. But razors on your own head, no. Just try to get some scissors that's not too sharp so you can like cut the strings out of your head. So I'm going to start by cutting these strings, and I can actually see them here. And once I see them, I just take them out, just pop them out with the scissors.
I'm here to change my niggas' lives, man, it's bigger than rap. Yeah, I can swing a couple shorties, I'm a hell of a Mac. But when you add in moving pieces, it get harder to track. The harder the track, the more they gon' wanna participate. Come and listen to us cry about problems that we create. That's why I keep it real, you fall harder when you fake. Man, I got financial limits, I'm trying to eliminate. I'm here to make a hell of a living, no litigation. Cause I don't work way too hard for you to take it. And I'ma probably kill myself just trying to spend it. It's cool as long as my kid's life don't got a limit. I'm winning, but it's the countdown.
Alright, now I know I'm looking ratchet because I got these two braids here, but now that I've taken all my weave out, and now that's left is just my braid pattern that I did. I had it in for so long, so I got so much new growth, and it's like ridiculous. Like hair is going to be everywhere, so get ready for me to be looking like some type of ish. But I'm just going to take out the braids and show you what I do next. Alright, now that I finally took out my braids and the weave, now let's tackle the hardest part. When you're coming from, I don't care if it's braids or sew-in, but when you're coming from a long period of having your hair braided up and going right into a perm or washing your hair, you have to comb your hair out. Underneath your braids, say you had your hair in for 2 months, a month, or whatever, your hair still sheds, like dead hair still falls out. So instead of your hair being out and it just falling and you combing it out every day, it's stuck underneath the braids. So what you want to do is make sure you comb all that out, because if you go straight into like this to washing your hair, it'll get all matted up. It'll get matted and you'll spend an hour trying to comb out all the dead ends, all the dead hair and whatever. Especially with a perm, you do not want that because it'll all mat up right here. The roots will be straight, don't get me wrong, with a relaxer. The roots will be straight, but all the matted dead hair will end up here. And trust me, it's a lot of dead hair. I know from braids, from sew-ins, especially my hair is shed so much. I might be showing you about 3 combs full of hair, but it still doesn't amount to how much your hair grew, and break time you gave it from heat and whatever the case may be. So what I'm going to do here is comb my hair out, and I'm just going to do two sides. And please, you guys got to excuse the ugly faces I'm about to make, because this shit is nappy and it hurts. And I've been tender-headed, always been tender-headed since I was a kid. And, you know, this shit hurts. I'm sorry. Now that I got my hair all combed out, I'm just gonna I section my hair into 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. What I have here is the back, and I'm gonna start my relaxer here. This is the relaxer I use Dark and Lovely. I don't know if you can see that, but I've been using this relaxer since I was 17, never changed. I highly recommend that if you're using a relaxer, you use the same one every time. Don't just jump from relaxer to relaxer. This is what I'm gonna use. I already mixed up my relaxer here. Got my gloves ready. Always put on gloves. There was a point in time where I never put on gloves to put my relaxers in when I was a kid. And I noticed that it messed up your nails. It destroys your nails. Your nail has to grow all over again for it to get hard again. So always wear gloves. Moral of the story. What I'm going to do is I'm going to section off about a ½ inch worth of hair, and I'm going to put the relaxer in. I'm going to have to, you know, time work this, because you got to work fast with relaxers. And one tip is, I should have told you beforehand, but try not to scratch your hair when you're taking out braids or something like that right before a relaxer, because you're going to burn the shit out of your head. You don't want to do that. Any more tips? Oh, when I was combing my hair out, I meant to tell you guys that when you're combing it out, especially after braids, you want to work with the ends first. Whenever you're combing your hair out, work with the ends first, then work your way up. It's less pain. Trust me, I know. I'm going to be applying this only to the new growth of my hair. So I probably have about a little bit less than ½ inch worth of new growth, and I can't deal with it. It's too thick, it's too much. I'm just only going to be perming the relaxer because it's not necessary to perm the ends that's already been relaxed already. So I'm just going to
with a nigga for a little bit. I can take you run away for a little bit. Let me show you my side for a little bit. Come on, ride for a little bit. Girl, you know I want shine just a little bit. I just need a bit of time, just a little bit. Let me stimulate your mind for a little bit. Come on, ride for a little bit. Come and vibe with a nigga for a little bit. I can take you run away for a little bit. Let me show you my
Alright, once I'm done, I like to take a finer tooth comb and like comb out my edges just to make sure they get straight. So I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna use the shampoo that came in the box. This is the shampoo that came in the box, and they also have like a serum treatment that you can put in right before you start washing it. And I'm gonna use that, but I'm gonna definitely use my own conditioner and deep conditioner. I'm going to deep condition my hair after this as well. So I'll be back with you right before I do my deep conditioner. I'm going to wash this all out. Alright, now that my hair is straighter, I can use a more fine tooth comb just to get the extra dead hair. There's still some in there. And I'm just going to comb through my hair. Alright, what I'm going to do here is take my 2 conditioners I normally use. This is more of a leave-in. Here it's called silicone. I use this as a deep conditioner. I only use a very little bit. I don't know if you can see. It's like a yellow color. It's really, really thick. See, it's not falling out or anything. And I use my favorite. Well, this is one of my favorites. This is Alti. Before this is Pantene, but I got to use this up. This was a value pack, so I got to use this up before I buy my Pantene again. But this was the holy grail when I was like 18 and 19. I stopped using it for some reason. Well, because Pantene is better, but this is what I'm using now, and I'm going to actually use both of them. And I'm going to I'm going to start with this. I'm going to put a small amount on this side, like a quarter size amount. I'm gonna take this one and pump a few pumps in my head as well.
Girl, you know I want shine just a little bit. I just need a bit of time, just a little bit. Let me stimulate your mind for a little bit. Come on, ride for a little bit.
I'll be right back after I rinse this out my hair and blow dry it and straighten it. Alright guys, this is the finished result. I just straightened my hair. I do have a video on how I straighten my hair and the process. I also conditioning and everything. That's all in a previous video. I'll tag it in the description bar below, but this is what it looks like. I feel like my hair grew a little bit from having that sewing in, but I did have to cut off a lot of dead ends because I had it in for so long. Just for me processing it, taking them out the braids, it felt like I've been doing my hair all day on top of me recording this video. So yeah, this is the final look. This I don't look ratchet anymore. I can actually be a person for a little while. But I do recommend these hairstyles to take a break off of your hair if you have to get braids or if you have to get a sew-in or anything like that. But it takes a break off your hair, especially if you have a relaxed hair like I do myself. My hair is not natural, it's relaxed, so I do have to take a break off my hair from time to time, and I normally opt for a sew-in or braids. So I recommend that. And like a lot of people like to say, or a lot of people feel that sew-ins or braids make your hair fall out, but I kind of feel like some people get it confused with the hair that sheds from underneath it. But don't get me wrong, it is people out there that cannot wear the synthetic hair or the fake hair in their head and makes their hair itch or make it fall out, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, it's there to help because it takes, you know, heat damage and bumping your hair every day, flat ironing your hair every day, and things like that, and just give you a break and let your hair grow. So that's my end result, guys. Thanks for watching. You know, you guys can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook under Lipstick Lips with 2 S's. You can like, comment, subscribe. Don't comment, do comment, whatever you feel you need to do. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support, all the comments everyone's asking. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything, whatever you want to just chat, just hit me up in the comment bar below, and I always get back to whoever comments. Sometimes they screen our comments that people send in, but I'll eventually get back to you guys. I always do. And until next time, guys, bye.